Dude's company explored the depths of Silho's sketch, where they learned that Fubway doesn't exist, then recruited the Sylph Summon as the adventure continues.
Genki no Oku.
I came here when I came from the restroom. Really? Why?
So when she got thrown off the boat by Leviathan, she needed to go to the bathroom really badly because she was in water. So after she went, she came here, and then that's where she's been this whole time.
Yeah. Let's have Leviathans do their best. We don't have Leviathan yet. Does that mean we can't get through this?
I have no idea.
Well, we will try.
The fact that we can actually see through the floor in this one kind of makes seeing the tiles that you need to use float on a little bit more annoying.
Oh no! He summoned a goblin.
Whatever shall we do?
Oh no, Satanite and Satan Jr.
But which one is Satan Jr.?
You raise a valid question, young sir.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, we got this. They only confused Ima. Oh dear. That's slightly more concerning. Please stop doing that.
It's just getting everybody to run around.
God damn it. Okay, let's try this better. Part of me wants to smack Quamp to heal her, but at the same time that would require smacking Quamp, and then she would die. Could this please stop happening?
I mean, at least Cain himself immediately. At least it was only Satan Jr. and not the real thing. Because the real thing could probably do confusion all.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And then if it was Mr. Satan, we would never be able to win.
Of course not, you can't beat Mr. Satan. It doesn't matter how much he sucks. He always wins. It's like his superpower.
I like being able to see the hidden path on this area.
Yeah, that's a good. Why couldn't the last place be like that?
The last place should have been able to make it so you could see the floor underneath you, like this one is able to do. Because it has the same exact dungeon tiles.
Yeah, but it's a different color. So that ruined the transparency.
Maybe it did.
What I like about this dungeon, though, is it's not just like a generic background. It actually is the lower floor that you're seeing. So they weren't just lazy about it.
It makes one wonder if they only did it here, but not the other dungeon, because maybe it made the game slow down or something in the other one.
The world may never know unless you look it up.
How do you know if the remake allows you to see through the ground there or not? I know they didn't do it for the battles, though, because could you imagine details underneath this as well? It would just be a cluster of just too many pixels everywhere.
And imagine if it was so advanced that it actually showed the walls directly under you based on where you were standing when you got in the battle.
That would have been cool, but it more than likely would have been something generic.
I think something that specific might have been a bit beyond a Super Nintendo game that came out in '91.
Yeah, but even then, it would still be just too much pixels. It would just look like a hot garbage on CRT TVs and stuff. It would look like someone just kind of like put rainbow barf underneath. It's like here, you could actually see the perspective, but in battle, it would just look like the floor is just all one thing. Chigatukai, Belphegor. I thought he died there for a second. I was like, that was quick.
Yeah, why can't we have more of that?
Because he has like it's a blue shade, but it's like really close to the purple fade that I thought it died in one hit.
Well, it almost died in one hit. Now chug more potions because Quamp got hit.
One time. Also, you nearly made your money back.
But that just means I would have that much more money if I hadn't bought a couple hundred potions.
Doody 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 doo. What do we got in there?
I just feel like I have to check every corner like that just to be sure.
Yeah, that chest was kind of garbage. Like, yay, cottage. Woo.
It's not like we can't just buy those at this point.
Arcani? Earthquacks.
Good job, you quacked. And then you died. Why are these battles so much easier?
Because this dungeon is one that you would do before the Sylph one. And we're not dealing with status effects.
I just feel like this would come second because it has the harder things to get.
I guess.
Now this is a battle.
Bloody red.
This is a battle worthy of my attention, sort of.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, because there are 3 enemies. And look at how they take more than 2 hits to kill. So they get finished off by Ima.
Exactly. Ima does the chip damage to win.
I know we had discussed before, maybe while recording, maybe not, but I know how we've discussed before about certain things making more sense or not for ineffective attacks.
Yeah.
And I was thinking recently how another thing that makes sense with ineffective attacks would be jumping.
Give or take, because the way that jumping with Dragoons work is that they jump up in the air and then come down on their target, whereas they probably can influence the direction they're going.
I mean, it would probably depend on how much control they have over that.
And if there's a ceiling.
But ceilings don't exist.
Could you imagine if the 3D versions actually showed where Kane jumped up in the air or something?
Imagine if they actually made the ceiling a mechanic, and if you were in like a cave or indoors as opposed to outside, the jump would actually fire off faster, but it would do less damage.
That would be kind of cool. Like if you're indoors, he would jump off the screen, but then immediately come back down.
But then it would also mean he's protected for less time.
Yeah, that too. Makes one wonder, though, why did they decide that Dragoons jump up in the air to do a stab?
They were just trying to come up with weird stuff.
And how many people that played Final Fantasy 3 have PTSD when they see Kane's job class?
And it doesn't even have to be in Final Fantasy. They could just be like reading a medieval fantasy novel or something and the word Dragoon pops up. And they just picture this jumping man instead of an actual Dragoon.
Also, you finally learned Fakag.
Although you would think she would learn last level Thunder before last level Fire. Just because it's fire, you'd think they would make that the last one.
But she's probably over it by this point.
But now we get Treji. That's another one of those stupid Libra things.
Now we go through here. Grab this chest, which is a bottle.
Oh no, Satanites.
And they got a phalanx formation.
Oh no.
Well, almost a phalanx formation. It's slightly off, but you know, this is more like a greater than formation. Like they're saying, I'm greater than you.
What would be funny is if that was actually the designer's intent who designed this battle.
I don't think it's a thing in this game, but does the battles, like, do the enemies also have back row defenses?
I know some of these older games do that. I feel like we might have run into that situation earlier in this run, but I can't remember.
Yeah, because I've been playing quote-unquote newer games that have that feature as well, with the front and back damage thing. Of course, I handle it differently there. Ooh.
That's much more useful than that stupid Avenger.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it though?
Yeah, because we also get more defense, so he can protect Quam. I want to see the stats on this axe, although I'm not going to use it. Are you also two-handed, Mr. Axe? Yes.
You also get 15 stamina from it, and if you use it as an item, you get protect.
That's weird.
With the defender?
Oh, no, I was on the poison axe when you said that stuff.
Oh.
I was checking out the stats on that. It sucks. Also, axes suck. I don't like axes because I believe they all have really shitty accuracy.
I mean, I know that they do, at least the poison axe anyway, does extra damage versus giants, but it also casts poison when you use it as an item because of course it does.
I don't see myself using poison very often at this point, unless a boss happens to be susceptible to it. Sometimes when a boss fight starts, I like to just cast poison just to see if it works.
Although newer games, you could just cast Libra or whatever and be like, does poison work on you?
And then usually you just kill the boss before the poison does anything anyway. Unless it's Final Fantasy 13, in which case poison is suddenly the best thing in the game.
Yeah. If poison works, you use poison.
And then you just sit back and watch them die. Especially because I think the speed might have been somewhat based on their hit points. So if you're fighting like a super boss or something, their hit points just start plummeting.
Yeah, it's a certain percentage per second sort of deal, and the more HP they have, the faster it goes. Which I feel like, I'm not sure if they didn't not think that through sort of deal, or if they did. Hello, we are in Chica 4 Yen.
Okay. Ether. Hello, guy.
Quamp, I came back!
Where were you? Why was it correct except it added the word I?
I don't know. Unless it was a 1. So like it was a spell like Quamp 1.
Stop giving me these. These things cast Libra. I don't need that. Hello, sir. Quamp, it is for the first time that you should be the Yago, or with Yago. Quamp, I thought you were a dude's boyfriend. What is this about Yago? He's this grown man holding this 8-year-old girl. My girlfriend's sideness is bad.
I hate the fact that you see that chest there, but there's the warp, so you gotta take the warp, and then you gotta go back through in order to grab that chest.
Don't you just love when they do stupid crap like that?
Here it is, Suffering of the Testimony.
That's informative, I guess. Yay, more money.
The student is at the parking lot of the Champagne.
Okay. I don't see a parking lot. It's gotta be somewhere. But first, we must do stupid stuff to get treasure, because we can't just walk around it.
Mouse Tall.
Excellent. Except it's supposed to be a rat. Zenjinno. Hello, Zenjinno. For the first time ever, Quamp. Come here. Talk to me, bomb face.
Quamp, I'm glad you came.
Okay. Quamp! What? Is not Yura speaking? Oh no. We must help Yura, who is not... What was that word?
Definitely need to read that. Yadoga... no, wow, I read that wrong. Yadoya!
Hello, kind mage people. Yo, Harito's guy. I guess he is as busy as ever.
Chocobo, Shiva, Lumu, everyone is a student of this college.
Okay, but who's Lumu? Titan. If I just put on Levitate, it's just a campaign.
That's a good idea if you're fighting against Titan, but,
Why is he telling Leviathan, or Titan, to do it?
vegetarian fried rice, I'd not care as.
That's an expensive inn.
I mean, we are in a dungeon.
And it's not like we can't get that money instantly from half a battle.
Get ready. Get ready.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Quamp, do not go anywhere anymore. Okay, someone's demanding.
Exactly 20 hours.
Imagine walking into this building using a cottage and then going next door and finding the inn.
That would be annoying, yeah. Oh, Quamp, are you friends like that?
Yes, I am friends like that. I'm just so good I can be multiple friends by myself.
This is a competition library. Any Chisaki smelt?
A competition library? What kind of competitions?
Langren Strickton.
Well, I guess this book is crowded.
Is it the book from Final Fantasy V? Shoot! The library is quiet!
That is such an unlikely thing for somebody to say. That could be a trigger phrase for a sleeper agent.
Shoot! Library is quiet!
Agent Small Wonder activated.
Oh, we have some books to read. Shaoguan Magic. I examine a magazine. Nowadays, there are only a few of them.
No, you said that wrong. It's examine.
Oh, examine.
Frequency has much better sieve than the general manager.
What's sieve?
I have no idea.
I will check. While you read this, I will grab my dictionary.
Lead to Human Paddle Cave. You can only know what you have with Shoshiki. I said that wrong. Shoshiki and
Hold on. Sieve. Oh my god, it's actually in here. We must go back. We must make sense of this passage. Frequency has much better sieve than the general manager. Sieve. Utensil having a perforated or meshed bottom for separating solids or coarse material from liquids or fine particles.
Oh, so it's a cooking utensil.
Yes.
So they're saying that frequency is a much better cooking utensil with the drain than the general manager has. It makes sense, I guess.
The Titan to loose the Daichi from that time onwards, most things will be caught in their pits.
Ew.
Yeah, if you take it in that direction. I was thinking more like the pits Titan creates.
I guess, but...
Although, if we're talking other pits, then I imagine his to be quite filled with manly sweat.
Yeah, that's why I said ew. Hono no muso, e fleet. It is said that the poor keeps on everything.
It is said that no one knows
anything.
Yes.
That's how I feel about this entire story.
Isn't that the point of going to the library? Why is the library telling me this?
Powered by Translate.
Oh my god. Episode title.
I think that's one of the things where like you do a bunch of translations and at the bottom of it says powered by Google Translate or whatever. I think that was supposed to be removed, but it was left in. However, the weapon can be cheated by a fellowship.
Oh, interesting.
So if we have a fellowship, we can get our old translation back.
That means there's very little trust among our party. It is probably Kane's fault.
The story is back. Do you want to do it?
Shika no Shiho in the sky. Those that have been offending her, motherfuckers, will probably find it hard to do.
I'm glad I didn't read that one.
Yeah, you would have ruined it.
Yeah, I would have. Chocobo, it is the most important if you are fighting with naughty.
Okay, if we ever see anybody who is being naughty, we must stick a chocobo on them. Oh no, more books.
More people. I do not want to skimp because there are so many things I cannot imagine.
Okay, that makes sense. Is there literature in this country? No. That is a very simple question to answer. There is no literary anything in any of this. Am I seriously gonna have to use the warp to get to that bookcase in the corner?
Yes. Limit of Queen Ashura. It is also a question of how to tell a finger of age. Only those that were successfully utilized to overcome her power would be to have seen the Genju King appearance.
Genkyu, there is a strong drinking long dawn that is said to be your nod to be called from a fertility festival.
There's a lot of 2 B's in there.
That book sounds like it's written by somebody who is trying to be verbose to try and make himself sound smarter.
They're like Shakespeare, like 0.5.
But is just throwing in random words that add nothing.
Yes, to be a guide, to be a person, which thou shalt, to be a... Odin Dustin Ichigaki's hospitality. What I once felt was only when the fish caught in the bell.
So we had to find a bell with a fish. Graceful things, Sylph. When we put together Chikara the other day, we will be in touch.
The laws of the testimonios, Sioshi, is the place. Do not try to find out the kindness and do not like that.
I actually have a story from childhood having to do with this bookcase. Two editions. It was said that there was only one in the sky. So where's the other one?
On the ground, which you have in your pocket. Things beyond the body, the testimony that the testimonies were made is said to have seen us. From now, still not in genocide that does not want to cure. It would only be what can repel the throbbing of the labor force.
A lot of whales whispered over that period went to this place. I am about to scrub around in the dusk.
I like how it was like a story and then the person's like, oh, I gotta clean.
And they added that to the book.
Yeah. Genji's subjects, where are you coming from? It is a mystery of Ein.
Library even will be also through unexpected demons who also wild pictorial book, thus to clarify its identity. What?
There was no clarification in there at all.
Yeah, let's not do that yet. But yeah, there's that book that talks about the law of the land or whatever. And But because all the other books are talking about summons, when I was a kid, a friend and I thought that the law was also the name of a summon that we just couldn't find.
Ashura and herbal medicine are complemented by this festival.
Baby, do not bring too much Quamp. Too bad, she's here.
She's not a baby anymore. We want to live quietly. Fresh wood. No, I mean fresh wad and Ikari.
Is this stuff good? Let's experiment because we have money. Also, it looks like the bomb's just sitting there chewing something.
I was thinking more grinding its teeth. It's not true that the difference is that you are bad.
So I'm not is that an insult or not sure what to think of that. It is said that we must not hear from Mr. Ashura. Well, that's a good thing there's no Mr. Ashura.
Bullet, I wonder if I could catch up with this proof for a while.
If someone thinks it is Quamp or... Please stop ending your sentences like that. Weapons.
Better whips. But there's also the win next.
Probably better than hitting things with a chicken.
Probably, yeah.
Now I need to get down.
I hate that you're just looking at those chests there. You're like, man, how do I get there?
I don't remember how to do the things.
Yeah, let's save and then go back to the library so we can find out what's going on over there with the people.
Yes, let us go to people. Let us do things.
We can figure out how to get those chests after.
I guess.
I mean, it's not like it's important enough to stop the quest from being, Here's the hospital for a healthcare professional.
But I thought this was a competition library. In order to speak, you must have a forgiveness of Ashura.
That might be a problem.
Is that why heroes in video games are usually silent? Because they don't have the forgiveness? Genkazu no. It's just Gigi-ya. What? Hello?
I have not seen you for a long time, Quamp.
I have your faithfulness.
Let's try it. I like to say I wanted to see you, but I must find your faces. That is the judgment of the examination. Do you have a retirement me and you will not help me?
Yes, I will not help you. I will retirement you.
Let's try it.
Dun dun dun. Doobie. This boss is really dumb.
Good idea.
It's pretty much the only way to do this, unless you're just so high level you can out damage or constant healing.
I hate the fact that this battle background is this stupid background here, because you're not... are you in an area that looks like this right now?
I'm inside the library.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the room that you're in right now looking like this, though?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It would have been nice if it looks like the library, but I guess they just kind of determined that you're still quote unquote in this dungeon. Because technically you are. It's just that like in these rooms, there's like no battle generator thing. I wonder if it would be beneficial to cast Reflect on yourself. So if they try doing anything on you, but I haven't seen them actually cast magic on you.
All she does is punch and heal herself. Literally, this battle just comes down to if you know Reflect. If you know Reflect, you win, because you just keep hitting her until she dies. If you don't know Reflect, you probably lose because you can't outdamage her healing. It's a really dumb fight.
There we go, and Kane never came back.
And then he was gone forever. I could see that being like a very early beta build glitch where if you end a battle while Kane's jumped, he's just gone from your party.
Quamp, you had a good friend and friendly stuff.
Okay.
Always call me.
Quamp has remembered Ashura. And now we have that. I'm probably never going to use that. Now we go save.
Yes, because now we have treasures to figure out how to get. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh yeah. We need an oh yeah counter.
Well, you know what we do need, but it's probably way too late now. We just need one clip of you doing "oh yeah, yeah," and just use that clip every single time that we have that pop up.
That would be a thing. Quamp! Yo, you! Yo, what's up, Quamp? You are the first time to have passed down to Ashura. It is not enough to marvel at the forest to deal with the rice fields. It is better to take good care of them than to help them out. I caught sight of the sea by fighting then ancient times. How about trying to misunderstand with Eagle? No, we haven't heard of Eagle in a long time.
Haven't heard of Eagle and haven't heard of not helping out by helping out.
Yeah, but we definitely misunderstand.
Time to get Leviathan.
Hopefully, but this fight's much harder.
Ooh, Goonie.
Ow.
Definitely much harder because now you gotta focus on actually healing. I just use Rama.
I don't know which is stronger. Good job, Kane, you did it.
That's okay. If you just give Kane Protect, he's probably never gonna need healing this entire battle. You should give haste a point, so you can just continuously cast that like really fast.
You like the damage you saw?
Well, I'm just saying because it's a lightning attack, and haste basically means you'll just be doing it really, really quickly. And now, especially with slow, you rarely will have, you won't have to worry about it as much. So you can sit there and be just like, up, bam, 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 bam. Like, he's got to make it so it's like quick, quick, quick. Brizzle. There's the lie. I thought you were never going to use that.
Yeah, well, I'm in a situation.
Maybe.
God damn it.
I mean, that's still useful.
Yeah, but it's not what I wanted, and that's why I don't like that spell. I don't even know, though, if it was Protect or Shell or both.
That was Protect. You can also look at what it is when you go to heal your statuses. That's if they're translated right, of course.
Honestly, the main thing that annoys me about Ashura, even though it can be useful, is when it just casts Isuna on everybody. Which can be useful, but it's very situational for something that you're relying on random chance for.
This boss battle is just kind of annoying because it's like, I'm gonna attack you. No, don't look at me. I'm gonna attack you. No, don't look. Like, basically just keeps rotating around.
Yeah, and then you just heal.
It's like, nope, I'm being shy now. Judge. Brizzle. I can jump already.
He wants to get hit. He did it. He jumped.
Yeah, before the cure, but it's okay because curing Kane is not really that big of a deal this battle. He usually just jumps out of the way every 2 seconds. He mad now.
Berserk didn't amount to nothing.
Yeah, you did it way too late.
Well, I had other things I was setting up and healing and stuff. Certainly, from the light of Hikari, this reverses is fulfilled. Yay! Quamp remembered Leviathan.
Please be spelled wrong.
Yay!
Reverses! It's reverses!
We did it! We finally found a wrong thing!
I feel like they had a third one planned in that room because it's just the way that they're positioned.
Maybe? Now we need treasures.
I think you might get them from that warp.
Yeah?
Like you use the warp and then you just continue walking, then there's more warps.
Perhaps something like that.
I think you gotta be careful though, because I think one of the warps just kind of just warps you out of the place.
Oh, it's okay, I just saved. And this dungeon wasn't too long.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time... Oh, I think you could actually use the item shops now because you did the battles.
Maybe, I don't remember how they work. But let's check Chocobos. Let's see if they are our friends now. What are you? What are you? What are you?
I have no idea. But you know what I should do? I should look up the item shop here and find out what they are.
How dare you consider the possibility of cheating?
Let's see. Fey March.
Good night.
Oh,
Elixir. Ether Dry. Good Awak.
well, that's annoying. The GBA version actually has another shop that actually sells decent items. Gnomish Bread, Gold Needle, Maiden's Kiss, Mallet, Diet, Ration, Echo Herbs, Holy Water, Eye Drops, Antidote.
It was there.
Hmm?
The warp. It was there.
There? Okay. Wait, is there another warp? Go back.
What? I don't think so.
Down below.
We did it! We escaped! I was just gonna try casting Exit, but that also works.
That also works, yes.
Now, more side quests! Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to do all the YouTube things. And if you want to see more Google Translated madness, then be sure to go check out Azure Brian's channel where he and I played through Super Mario RPG Google Translated. See you next time!